The light.
Now you see it.
Yeah, I see the light.
Yeah, that
brother.
sounds good, man. Friday Night Vibe. T Cash, E Maximus, Freeze Frame.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
stop right there, though. Let's go back. Let's freeze frame
Yeah.
and go back in time, man.
Back in time.
You ain't really new to the Friday Night Vibe. You've been around for a minute, man.
No, I'm not.
Street promotion, back in the day. Talk about some of those experiences and how that affects you now as an artist on the other side of the fence. Because we try to share some of the same hats. You know, I do the media thing with radio.
Yeah.
But we all know as soon as the time calls, I got to jump in the phone booth and spin around. Voila.
Exactly.
T-Cash the rapper. Now you got to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Everybody say, oh, street promotion, street promotion. Now here it is a couple of years later. You can jump in the phone booth. Voila. E Maximus, the rapper.
Well, the thing is, I mean, back then I was focused when I was working with Ill Trans Production. Shout out Sean Kennedy,
Yeah.
Top Cat.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, OGs. Now the thing is, I mean, when I started rapping, I was like 10 years old.
Right.
And I mean, at that time, I seen people around me getting signed, and it was like, oh man, I want to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, but in my household was like, no, y'all ain't gonna do that.
Right.
But I was like, you know, the hell with it. I wanted to do what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So as time progressed, I was, you know what I'm saying, in the neighborhood, I mean, I started getting street promotions, and then we started doing with Ushers, Jay-Z's, Juice and Killer Tays, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, the Queen Latifah and all that. I mean, basically,
Right.
I was able to get game, you know what I'm saying, by being on the field, in the streets, and experience like I was working, you know what I'm saying, in an office, you know what I'm saying, for a music company, a record company. I mean, so basically, I was able to take that information, and I also added some lessons in school, because I also, instead of just having the street the experience from marketing, I was able to take it to the next level by taking marketing classes. You know what I'm saying? Which breaks down the thing, the demographics and everything, the psychological thing behind it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was able to use all that information, and then, okay, like, man, I wanted to do an album. It was like, man, it's time for me to focus on Eric E. Maximus putting out his music. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the point in the first place.
Right.
So my plan was to use all the information I know from promoting, the context that I know that I made from promoting, to use for my music. And I mean, I had, you know what I'm saying, an issue, family emergency that happened to me, which made me step out of the picture as far as promotions.
Right.
So then it was time for me to pick up where Eric and E. Maximus need to be. So now the next thing that happened after that, it was like, okay, I started doing music with one of my cats, one of my good homies, you know what I'm saying, that was like, all right, I got beats, let's make some music, and then it became a movement.
Right.
But then when we started to push it together, and then we became a group, and then after that, you know, the things that happened at that point, we reached a transition point where, okay, there wasn't enough money coming in, the hustle was going kind of slow, and then basically we doing these shows that are like sub-underground, and we didn't have the right equipment at that time. So the next thing that happened is, okay, let's take a break and get it together. So I had to take a break for like maybe at least a year to like get myself on, get my foundation at least start to build. So now we're back here in 2009, 2008 is when I finished my song, my EP, The Leakage, which is a collaboration of different songs, you know what I'm saying, that I made over the years, and with some new ones, some fresh ones. You know what I'm saying? So then now we're back to 2010, where it's like I'm focusing on this first album to make music and make noise, not only in the Bay Area, but in all parts of the country. So like the reason why I came out with an EP first is because I wanted to use that to market myself. So I knew I wouldn't have thought of that if I didn't have the experience from marketing and advertisement back at Ill Trends. Because first, the homie that was putting up the bread was like, okay, look, we should drop a single and then work that single. And while you working that single, work on the rest of the album. I was like, wait a minute, we need to be a little bit more innovative how we go about this, about getting out there. So let's make an EP, which is gonna cost not as much, and then just take it and flood it anywhere we can. Take it, just give it away, sell it, give it away. Like just work the whole room and beyond that. You know what I'm saying, with the album. So when it's time to drop this new album, everybody will be on point. They'll know. So it's like now when you get to hear this new album, the game is definitely elevated. The lyrics have definitely elevated.
Right.
The messages have completely elevated. That's where it's just to a whole nother page.
Yeah.
It's where Eric is. Emaximus since 2010 plus some. You know what I'm saying? So it's the Hustle Mac on track, trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? Where you can bring back all the old school game and then take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So
That's right.
I mean, I'm just trying to take it to the next page, and I'll hustle and run laps around people that think they're going somewhere, but they're idle.
Right.
So the point is that, you know what I'm saying, just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what I got. That's what this is all about. Master with a Passion is, you know what I'm saying, is pretty much me.
That's what's up. Well, let's get into another track, bro.
Yeah, You Trippin' Slippin'. That's gonna be featuring some young cast and producers and singers that I met up in the North Bay. You know, Corruption Production. Yeah. G Money, J Free, and this nice singer that has a lovely voice. Her name is Rachel K. And you know, I mean, we've recorded another track. You know what I'm saying, for the new album. Right. And this, right now, I got music where I got enough music to put out like 3 albums. Wow. So right now, I'm just basically since I got the internet distribution. I want to utilize that to get the other distribution, to get the other deal, but put out the music so I can start capitalizing and make my money and have my own machine cracking. Right. So go to Django, request the music. Request Freeze Frame, request You Trippin' Slippin'. It's on the new Clear Channel website. So you need to get it there. I mean, they're playing it in other parts of the country. So just Google Emaximus Shoot for the Stars, and you'll get it, and you'll find a whole bunch of stuff on there from different radio stations that are part of Clear Channel, and then you'll be able to request it. So.
Interesting. Friday Night Live.
Yeah.
Ooh. Like that there.
Like that there.
All right, let's do it.
For sure.